The South Florida market has been shifting, and the July numbers prove it. Homes are taking longer to sell, buyers are negotiating bigger discounts, and inventory keeps building. Let's break it down county by county. Then we'll look at that $1 million and up sector of the market. We'll talk about interest rates and new developments. Miami-Dade single-family homes. Miami-Dade single-family home sales fell 15% year over year with 861 closings. It now takes about 45 days to go under contract and 85 days to close. Cash sales made up 25%, slightly higher than last year, and sellers got 94% of their asking price, so buyers are negotiating about 6% off. Inventory did jump to 6.6 months of supply, up from 4.4 last year, and this market is slowing. It's leaning towards the buyers. Miami-Dade, condos and townhomes. Condos did drop 17% in sales with only 921 closings. The median time to contract is now 65 days and 107 days to close. Cash sales made up nearly half at 49% of all transactions, and sellers got 92.7% of their asking price, so about a 7% off discount off a list price. The supply did surge to 14 months, up from 9. This clearly is a buyer's market. Hey, thank you for watching the channel. By the way, I'm Juan Yarusi with Compass, your South Florida realtor. On this channel, I bring you monthly market updates, tips and tricks for buyers and sellers, what neighborhoods to look into, neighborhood tours, and more. Please consider subscribing. If you have any questions or if you'd like a personalized approach, feel free to reach out to me. My information is on the screen and in the description below. There's also a calendar link where you can book one-on-one time to speak with me directly to see how we can help you achieve your goals. Now, let's continue with the video. Broward single-family homes. Single-family home sales slipped 7% with 1,055 closings, and it takes about 43 days to go under contract and about 81 days to close. Cash sales dropped from 19%, down from 23% last year, and sellers got 95% of asking or 5% off of the list price. Supply rose to 6 months, up from 4.4 last year, and this market continues to be balanced, but buyers are starting to have a little bit more leverage in Broward County. Broward, condos and townhomes. Condos in Broward had 1,047 closings, down about 7.5%. Contracts are taking about 71 days with 108 days to close. Cash sales are strong at 54% of all sales, and sellers are getting about 91.3% of their asking, which is close to a 9% discount. Inventory is now 12 months of supply, which is up from 8 last year, and this is also a buyer's market. The luxury market, $1 million and up, for Miami-Dade condos tells a familiar story. Miami-Dade had 139 luxury condo sales, which is down 2%. It takes about 71 days to go to contract and 117 days to close. 68% of those transactions were cash, which is down 77%, and sellers got 90% of their asking price, roughly a 10% discount for buyer, and inventory is 19 months of supply, which again is clearly a buyer's market. The buyers are in control. Broward condos, $1 million and up. Broward luxury condos saw 43 closings, which is actually up 79%. The contracts stretched to 100 days with 137 days to close. 70% of those were cash deals, and sellers got 89.8% of their asking, so buyers shaved off about a 10% discount. Supply hit 17 months. Strong sales, but again, heavy inventory. Miami-Dade single-family homes, $1 million and up. Miami-Dade had 202 sales, which is down 21%, and now takes 57 days to go to contract and 103 days to close. Half the deals were cash, 50%, which is actually up from last year. And sellers got 89.5% of their asking price, or about a 10.5% discount. Supply is 10.6 months, and this segment is slower, but cash is keeping it alive. Broward single-family homes, $1 million and up. Broward had 181 sales, which is down 8%. Contracts take 49 days with 90 days to close. Only 31% of deals were cash, which is down from 42%, and sellers got 91% of their asking, or about 8.5 off of the list price. Supply is at 9.4 months, a more balanced picture than what we saw before, but buyers still have more room to negotiate. Now let's talk about interest rates and Mr. Jerome Powell. At Jackson Hole, Jerome Powell signaled a possible September rate cut if inflation continues to cool. Markets now expect an 89% chance of a cut, with about half a point of cuts this year. Finance buyers, that's big. It could bring more demand this fall. For luxury, cash still rules, but rate cuts boost confidence and liquidity. And don't forget new development. Nearly half of pre-construction buyers are international, and most are from Latin America. In downtown and Coconut Grove, that number is almost 100% of buyers. These sales don't hit the MLS, so resale numbers look softer than reality. Those cranes in Brickell, Edgewater, and along the beaches, well, they're absorbing real demand. People are fleeing away from the older condos. So in closing, here's the bottom line. Condos, complete buyer's market. Single-family homes are slowing, and in the $1 million and up market, Miami-Dade is cooling, while Broward condos are active but oversupplied. And with possible rate cuts ahead, the fall could look very, very different. Here's hoping. If you're buying, now is the time to negotiate. If you're selling, the right strategy and positioning the home in terms of price are everything. Call me, email me, send me a message today, and I'll help you win in this shifting South Florida market. My information is here on the screen. And once again, my name is Juan Yarusi with Compass, your South Florida realtor. Thank you for sticking through to the end. And as always, stay savvy, stay informed, stay ready, and I'll see you on the next one.